Greeting to all my dear students. This is Lalit Mohan Verma, your biology teacher. Again welcomes you in my virtual classroom of biology. Students, today I am going to discuss the third part of the reproduction in organism. A number of we have discussed still now. So let's have a recap of the lesson, that is reproduction in organism, in which we have also discussed the sexual reproduction, that is vegetative reproduction in plants as well. So the asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction will be compared in this video. So let's start first of all with lifespan. Well, the period from birth to natural death is called lifespan. Students, keep in mind that amoeba is considered to be immortal because it reproduces with the help of binary fission. Okay, so it is immortal. No dead parties remain left. Now, have a look at the lifespan of some organism. Also keep in mind, is there any correlation between size and lifespan of an organism? Keep in mind the lifespan of parrot, that is 140 year, and we'll get the answer in next slide. So now you can see the lifespan of the crow is 15 years. Now compare the lifespan of a crow and parrot. Have you got the answer? Size is same. Lifespan is different. Means size doesn't play a role in case of the lifespan. Is that clear? Okay, let's move to the next topic. That is reproduction, which enables the continuity of a species generation after generation. Actually, reproduction is a biological process in which an organism gives rise to birth its offspring or young ones. We can also call them offsprings. This is reproduction. Now, what are the type of reproduction? First one is the asexual reproduction by single parents without the formation of gamete. On the other hand, second one is the sexual reproduction, the reproduction in which two parents of opposite sex involve with the formation and fusion of gametes. Is that clear? Now, let's start with the sexual reproduction. It is uniparental, where no fusion of gamete takes place. The offspring produced are genetically identical to their parents. They are called as clones. Actually, it is common in unicellular organisms, in plants, and in some animals of simple organization. Keep in mind the topic clone, student. Now, the asexual reproduction takes place with the help of zoospore in Chlamydomonas, by conidia in Penicillium fungi, and by exogenous bud in Hydra, and by the help of endogenous buds in freshwater sponges, that is Gemule. The vegetative propagation is the type of the asexual reproduction in case of plant. It takes place by runner in mint, by rhizome in ginger, by leaf birds in bryophyllum, by tubers in potato, by offset in Ecornia, by bulbil in agave, etc. Now come to the topic sexual reproduction. Actually, it involves the formation and fusion of male and female gametes in same individual if it is bisexual, or in different individual if they are unisexual of opposite sex. So this was the common difference between asexual and sexual reproduction. You know, there are certain phases in life also. Three phases, yes. First one is juvenile phase or vegetative phase in plant. Second one, reproductive phase, that is phase of maturity. And the last one is senescent phase, the phase of old age, getting old. Ultimately, death of the individual after the senescent phase. Now start with the juvenile phase. The period of growth to attain maturity is called juvenile phase. In plant, this is called as vegetative phase. Dear student, angiosperms, that is flowering plant, start flowering only after end of the vegetative phase. Keep in mind this thing. Okay? Now the reproductive phase, actually it start after the juvenile phase and remain up to the stage when an organism is capable of reproduction. Please keep in mind that bamboo species flowers only once in their lifetime after 50 to 100 years, while the Nilocorangi, that is Strobilanthus contheiana, flowers once in 12 years. Now last is the senescent phase. Actually, this is the last phase of the life span, which marks the end of the reproductive phase and the onset of the progressive deterioration in the body. It ultimately leads to the death of the organism. So is it clear about three phases of the life? Now let's start with new topics. That is sexuality in organism. Some organisms are monoecious, that is bisexual condition in fungi and some plants, also called homothallic. In this, both male and female reproductive structure are present in a single individual. On the other hand, the heterothallic or dioecious is the unisexual condition in plant. In this, both male and female reproductive structure are present in different individual. For example, some example of monoecious plants are cucurbita, maize, coconut, etc. Well, some example of dioecious plants are date palm, papaya, spinach, etc. Learn these examples by heart, students. Now, you will be amazing to know that there is sexuality in flower too. Male flowers are those which wear only stamen, that is male part, hence also called as staminate flower. On the other hand, second one is the female flower which wear only pistil, that is carpel, that is female part, hence also called as the pistillate flower. So staminate and pistillate flower. Now the sexuality in animals. Students, some bisexual animals are also called hermaphrodite because they have both male and female reproductive organs. For example, earthworms, tapeworms, sponges, etc. While the unisexual animals have only male or female reproductive organ. For example, cockroach, fish, birds, mammals, etc. Student, now I'm going to discuss the events in sexual reproduction. The first one is pre-fertilization event. Involve the gamete formation, that is gametogenesis, and gamete transfer. Second one is the fertilization, means involve the fusion of male and female gametes. Third one is the post-fertilization event, that is involve the zygote formation and embryogenesis. So let's start with the gametogenesis, my dear students. Actually, this is the process of formation of male and female gametes. Gametes is what? They are haploid cells. Some may be homogamous or isogamous, means male and female gametes are morphologically similar, as in algae. Some are heterogamous, that is morphologically dissimilar gametes. For example, fishes and the human being. So this is all about the third part of the reproduction in organism, my dear students. The chapter is to be continued till the next video comes. So please wait for next video. Thank you very much for watching the video.